This is WFYI News Now. It's September 17th, and I'm Abriana Herron. On today's show, a new state program means to help the growing number of people who want to advance their positions. National teacher morale is on the rise, but Indiana educators are not feeling optimistic. And data shows increasing rates of mental distress among women in the region.
Women often carry the majority of caregiving responsibilities, whether that's caring for children, whether it's caring for aging parents, or a family member in crisis.
Those stories coming up. But first, the final vote on the controversial data center in southwest Indianapolis is coming soon. Now the local school district is supporting Google's request to build it. Farrah Anderson reports.
Franklin Township School Superintendent says the change stance was purely financial, but the area's city-county councilor, Michael Paul Hart, accused school leaders of, quote, selling out for a deal with Google, and says the superintendent told him he can't reveal details because of an NDA. WFYI could not verify Hart's claim about the non-disclosure agreement. The district says it will partner with Google on programs. Meredith Sharp, who organizes Against the Data Center, says the school changed its stance after secret meetings.
It was another secret meeting hidden behind NDAs, so we have no idea what the terms of the agreement are.
Franklin schools did not respond to WFYI for comment. The City County Council will make the final vote on Monday. I'm Farrah Anderson.
A new state program could reimburse companies that promote workers and invest in training opportunities. Tamoria Cunningham reports this workforce initiative is intended to help the growing number of people who want to advance in their positions.
The PowerUp Indiana program is designed to incentivize employers to make workforce investments that result in higher wages and increased profitability. Governor Mike Braun says the program supports growing Indiana-based companies and their workers.
Hardworking Hoosiers are the heart of our state, and this program creates new opportunity for them to grow their paychecks. By giving employers the tools to upskill their teams, we will unlock the full potential of Indiana's workforce.
Eligible companies could receive up to $50,000 to support training and promotions within their company. This includes leadership development opportunities, apprenticeships, cross-training, or reskilling. I'm Tamoria Cunningham.
Teacher morale is on the rise nationwide, but Indiana educators aren't feeling as optimistic. A new Education Week survey finds Indiana teachers rate their overall morale below the national average. Researchers say that a major issue weighing on teachers is student behavior, and they want more support from school leaders. Holly Kurtz is the director of the Ed Week Research Center.
The number one thing that teachers really want assistance with from their school leaders right now is assisting with student behavior. And that's pretty consistent across the board.
Kurtz says nearly 40% of Indiana educators also want more multilingual staff in schools.
We know the vast majority of English learners in this country speak Spanish as their first language. The reality is that we also get people who speak all different languages coming into U.S. schools.
The survey also found nearly all Indiana teachers believe smaller class sizes would improve their morale. Only 9 other states scored lower than Indiana in the annual survey. And for our final story today, the Women's Fund of Central Indiana is highlighting data from the Polis Center showing increasing rates of mental distress among women in the region. Data finds roughly 1/3 of women in Central Indiana reported having depression, more than double the rate of men. Ben Thorpe has more.
Rates of depression were highest among women 18 to 34, with 40% reporting depressive symptoms. And since 2018, the rate of women expressing frequent mental distress has been on the rise, plateauing only during the pandemic. Alyssa Impink is the director of advocacy for the Women's Fund of Central Indiana.
Women often carry the majority of caregiving responsibilities, whether that's caring for children, whether it's caring for aging parents, or a family member in crisis.
The brief also highlights the lack of access to mental health care providers in Indiana. The state ranks 44th among U.S. states for availability of providers. I'm Ben Thorpe.
That's all for today's episode of WFYI News Now. Our podcast is produced by Zach Bundy with support from the news team at WFYI and public media journalists across the state. Our news director is Sarah Neal-Estes. Kendall Antron produced our music, and I'm your host, Abriana Herron. If you like today's episode, remember to subscribe and share, and follow WFYI on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube to check in on our newsroom throughout the day. Thanks for listening. We'll be back tomorrow.